back to today's video. I am the Blue Demon, and today's video will probably be a part one to many parts. But today I'm going to be covering my K-pop opinions. Some of them are, I do believe, should be facts, not just opinions, but there are people who don't believe in things that I really think should be believed in, so I will be covering my opinions today. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share my videos. Thank you. Hi. Okay, so today I'm going to be covering some of my K-pop opinions which may or may not be controversial. I don't think that they are. Um I honestly believe that these are opinions that every K-pop stan should stick to. But obviously not everyone is the same, so this might cause some controversy, and if you disagree with me, feel free to disagree in the comment section. I will try reply to every message. Okay, so number one, BTS paved the way. Full stop, period. There is nothing anyone can say against that. That is not even an opinion, to be honest. A lot of people seem to think that BTS paving the way is just an opinion or just a statement. It's a fact. It is not an opinion, it is not a statement, it is a fact. There's nothing that no one can do to change that fact because it is a fact set in stone. And just for those people who still disagree, there are so many idols who have said so. Like, just to give you a few examples, So Taiji, the founder of K-pop, he said to BTS, "This is your generation now." Hoshi from 17, Kim Dongwan, member of the first generation K-pop group Shinhwa. I'm sorry for pronunciation, by the way. Um, the second generation group Beast. So a member noticed that the foreigners had noticed them, and he said thanks to K-pop, but Dojun said no, thanks to BTS. A few more names: Ailey, Sunmi, Twice, Card, Monster X, Luna, Soyeon, Jackson, Dehui. Even the president of South Korea said in a congratulatory message to BTS when they achieved their first album on Billboard's 200. They were the first Korean to ever achieve that Korean pop music has made a leap forward on the world stage thanks to BTS. And you still want to argue with me that BTS did not pave the way? I understand that you may idolize your groups and you may think that your groups are the best, and honestly, feel free to think that. There's nothing wrong with thinking that. But to believe in it so much to ignore the facts of what actually is just a bit, you know. Okay, opinion number two. A group being popular pre-debut is not a flex. It's not a flex at all. It just means that the company was known. It's not a flex for the group. It just means that they might have an easier time getting um popularity. And a good example of this is BTS and TXT. And I'm not hating on either group. I am an ARMY and I am a MOA. But when BTS debuted in 2013, they didn't have any popularity. They probably had like a few hundred fans, maybe less than that. They were out in America handing out concert tickets for free. They didn't have any fans at all. But when TXT debuted, because BTS had already debuted before, TXT had a lot of popularity because they were the first group since BTS from the same company. So they were well known. And that's not really a flex for TXT themselves, but I'm glad that they do have the popularity that they have because they do deserve it. Another thing that I don't like is people saying, I don't know if this is just a personal opinion, but another thing that I don't really like is when people say that, for example, people say TXT is the next BTS and compare groups like that. I don't like it when people do that because TXT is TXT, BTS is BTS. And I'm not saying TXT won't be as big as BTS. They might even be bigger than BTS one day. Like, no one can tell the future. We don't know what the future holds. But to compare groups in that way, I don't like it. So I've heard a lot of people say things like uh aespa is the next Blackpink, TXT is the next BTS, 80s is the next BTS. Like I love all of these groups, but every group is themselves, you know? ITZY is ITZY, aespa is aespa, 80s is 80s. Not really any, you shouldn't really compare groups. Just another opinion. Um, I don't think this is an opinion either, but I do know that when Fatu of Black Swan mentioned this, she got a lot of hate for it. But I truly believe what she said. So, as Fatu from Black Swan said already, just because someone can talk fast does not make them a rapper. A rapper is someone who can understand rhythm and can write their own raps. Examples of this are Augusti, RM, Soyeon, G Dragon. There are so many rappers in K pop who can actually produce, compose, and write their own raps. Those are rappers, not someone who just gets like lyrics from someone and just talks fast into a mic. That is not a rapper. Next, this is an opinion I stand next to strongly. Um, Shipping idols is really weird. So, first of all, they're real people. They are real people. And we shouldn't be shipping real people with other real people because their life isn't a story for us to write. Their life is, it's a whole life. They have a whole life. Shipping people in movies and TV shows is different because they're not real people. They're just characters that they're portraying, and we can ship those characters together, but not real people. And you can't use I've I saw so many like back when um Blackpink and BTS especially were going to these music shows, there'd be a lot of Jennie and V shippers, Lisa and Jungkook shippers. My God, I remember that ship was huge. Also Taehyung and Jungkook, Jimin and Jungkook, just a lot of these ships that people took too far. Like it's okay to like the friendship that they have and to like want to watch moments of their friendships. Like that's okay. But to ship them any more of that and to make inappropriate fan fictions and inappropriate photos and inappropriate videos and just making it all inappropriate is just really disgusting, to be honest. Because they're real people that you are. And you can tell that it makes them uncomfortable. Like if you look at most of BTS's V lives before they went into the army, any moment that Jungkook and V were together, there's been some moments when they were separated. Either someone behind the camera, like the staff, told them to separate, or some of the members would get in between them to separate them. And I just think that's really, really wrong. And it's because of these shippers that they're having to do that, you know? And it really is just disgusting. And next opinion. Hating on idols is just wrong. I I don't understand people who hate. I've never understood people who hate. If you don't like an artist, just move on. Just let them live. Why do you have to stick around just to leave hate? Like what is the point of hating on people? The hate I'm seeing right now that is a lot is on Itzy's Leah. She's on hiatus right now due to mental health. And what do you think all of this hate is like? Do you think this hate that she's getting, telling her to like leave the group, is helping her at all? Like, there's a reason she's on hiatus. And people are just hating on her for no reason whatsoever. I think it's really wrong for people to do that because, like, yes, they are there as like for us to watch their shows, for us to watch their um performances, for us to listen to their songs, but they're not there for you to hate. Why are you hating on random people online? That doesn't make any sense. Leah trained as well. Leah has just as much right as the others to be in the group. So why are there people online telling her to leave the group when she passed auditions in order to get into the group? There's a reason she's in the group. If she wasn't supposed to be in the group, she wouldn't be in the group, but she is. You know? This is something that's gonna, this might trigger a whole fandom, and I'm sorry if it does, but Blackpink being the first to perform in Coachella isn't a flex. It's not a flex at all. The creator is homophobic. That is not a flex. And if you're happy that your idol is supporting that, then you really need to grow up and get a reality check because that is just disgusting. Love is love. What's wrong with people loving people? What's wrong with that? There is nothing wrong with that. It's just the way life is. For someone to be homophobic and for someone else to support that homophobia is just disgusting. I will never agree to that. That is beyond disgusting to me. Like, you should respect everyone regardless of anything. Like, so what if someone wants to love someone the same gender? So, who cares? Also, people who are transphobic, like, so why does it bother you that someone else wants to be who they truly are? Why does that bother you so much? This is not opinion. This is a basic fact. This is not just an opinion, and I know a lot of you will agree with me because especially if you're an army, you will agree with me for sure. BTS were invited to and nominated for the Grammys just for more people to view the Grammys and to watch the Grammys. So they get a lot of viewers. They would never give BTS the trophy that they deserve. And honestly, from BTS's reaction, it seemed that they knew that they weren't going to get the trophy. The only reason that the Grammys invited them was to get views. And that's it. Next opinion. Sujin did not deserve what happened to her. And I think everyone who has a heart will agree to me here. Like, she did not deserve what happened to her at all. In case anyone doesn't know what happened to Sujin, I'll just briefly fill you in on what I know. So, someone released a bullying allegation against Sujin saying that they bullied her. Um, and when she left the group, she ended up leaving the group. Cube Entertainment did not once try to defend her or help her. There was no investigation or anything like that. And then, as soon as Sujin left the group, the person revoked their statement saying that they had lied after Sujin had left the group. And Cube Entertainment didn't even try to take her back. She did not deserve that at all. And it's like G Idol just feels incomplete now without Sujin because Sujin's always been like part of the group. I wish there was a way for Sujin to get back into the group. I don't think there is though because she's a soloist now. People are throwing around the word ace left, right, and center to everyone who they deem fit. But an ace needs to be well rounded and be experienced in the studio with producing, writing, and composing music. They can't just be someone random who is just good at like singing, dancing, and rapping. That's not an ace, that's an all-rounder. An ace will be someone who can do all of that and compose, write, and produce music as well. So some examples of this would be Karina is an all-rounder, Jungkook is an ace. Next, this one pisses me off a lot whenever I hear anything about it because people like to call anything and everything pick me behavior, especially when it comes to One Young. And One Young, formerly of IZone and now in IVE. I really don't like the fact that people call her a pick me over the simplest things. Like, just let her breathe. People don't even let her breathe. She eats a certain way, that's pick me. She poses a certain way, that's pick me. Everything and anything she does, people just call her a pick me for. Especially the strawberry incident that happened. Like, the strawberries were huge. Just let her. So, what if she used two hands? Let her eat. What's wrong with her eating? There's nothing wrong with that. She has an image to uphold. Of course, she's not going to eat it like messily and stuff. She's going to be like neat about it. That's just the image. That's what idols have to do. So, what's wrong with her eating the strawberry the way that she did? I really don't understand that, to be honest. Another issue that I have spoken about before, I'm not sure if that video is going to be posted before this video or after this video, um, but Hyuna, I feel like just by saying her name, I'm already gonna get a lot of people knowing exactly what I'm talking about. Her recent Instagram posts. Hyuna was an inspiring face of women empowerment in Korea for years. She was always fighting against women being seen as objects and protecting young idols. That was her image for years. And to throw all of that away to date someone from the Burning Sun scandal, Young Jun Hyung, who she posted holding hands with a suggestive "We're in love" caption. Like that mean that her entire career that she had built off of woman empowerment was nothing but just an image. Like she didn't actually care about any of that because that's the kind of image I'm getting. Because there is no way that she does not know about the Burning Sun scandal because the Burning Sun scandal was known by everyone. I'm pretty sure it was on the news outlet for years. It was huge. It was a huge, huge thing that happened. There is not probably not a single person in Korea who does not know about the Burning Sun scandal. For her to date someone who admitted to watching videos and commenting on them is disgusting. It's really, really disgusting. And I am so, so, so disappointed in Hyuna. There is no redemption for this. There is no redemption whatsoever because there is no way that she did not know about what she was doing. She knew full well what she was doing. And there is no redemption for her. And I'm honestly so disappointed because she had such inspiring image of women empowerment and to just and for what? Like for what? She just threw it all away in an instance. Just goes to show that she probably was never who we thought of her to be. Lastly, my last point, because this video is getting long, I will be making more parts if you want to hear more of my K-pop opinions, but I have seen a lot of people recently saying that Jungkook from BTS is money hungry and a clout chaser. I just want to address that this statement is so stupid and it's so insensitive. Like, BTS was struggling. Like, they struggled so much. They come from a unknown company. Like, they were handing out free concert tickets on the street in America, as I've mentioned previously in the video. They were like, they had only about 100 people coming to their concerts and stuff. They struggled so much. There were seven of them sleeping in one bedroom because they couldn't afford like a big room. Saying someone who struggled for years, went through so much, like he joined BTS when he was 15. He was just a kid. He was going through all of those hardships. He was just a kid. And to say that after all of the hardships I'm not saying the other members didn't go through hardships. Every one of the members went through hardships. But specifically talking about Jungkook here because the statement is about Jungkook. To say that he's money hungry and a clout chaser for making a few songs in English and promoting like on his own, like promoting as a solo artist and being successful at that, making it to New Year's, performing at the New Year's, I'm not sure what it's called, the New Year's Eve, the New Year's ball drop, I'm not sure. Um, and performing at FIFA, being the one who sings the FIFA song. You're telling me that you're calling someone who went through so many hardships and deserves the success that he has today, you're saying someone like that is just a clout chaser and money hungry. That is really insensitive, honestly. It's really insensitive. And he is not a clout chaser. He is not money hungry. He's just doing what he enjoys. He's just doing what he's passionate about. And now he has the capability to do that. Like he didn't in the past. And he was promoting with BTS. And he finally got to like be solo. Thank you for watching my video. If you made it this far into my video, I apologize if I triggered any fandoms with my K-pop opinions, but I am obviously a person myself and I am entitled to my own opinions. But feel free to argue with me in the comments if there's anything you think that I said that wasn't correct. And let me know if you want me to make more parts. I am planning to make more parts, but let me know if there's any specific K-pop opinions you want me to add into my videos. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share because that will allow me to make more content like this in the future. And let me know if there's any sort of content you want me to make. Thank you for watching.